Motherfucker, I have an itch in my sock. That's annoying. Yeah. It's one of those itches that just won't stop itching. But I'm also looking for something around here that I'm missing. God damn it. What the Oh. Never mind. Alright. Ooh, sorry about that. Man, I've had a long day. Oh. Oh. Yep, a long fucking day. Work, 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 work. It's all I do. Jesus Christ. Insane. But I'm making some good scratch here. So that's cool. Yep, totally gonna do that crazy guitar idea. I got everything I need for it, except of course the body and the neck, whenever I get designs for that. But everything else, yeah, I got it covered. So, about a third of the cost, well, maybe more like a quarter of the cost, is already settled. But yeah, as long as I get it done sometime by the end of this year, officially, I don't care if I have to slowly buy the parts or whatever. Because, you know, I want to be kind of responsible here. You never want to, like, do a passion project and rush it and then get it over with, and maybe it didn't turn out as good as you would have liked, and then you feel like you need to do it again. You kind of don't want to put yourself in that position. And also, if you get something done that you really wanted to do fast, then you get it done, you enjoy it, but then maybe you get kind of bored, or you come up with a new idea and then you're off to that instead. So maybe not rush things, you know, maybe enjoy things a little longer, you know, take your time. So, I don't know. Well, I'm an asshole who works all the fucking time, so I'm just saying, value time. It's nice to value time. You don't have much of it. Think about it. Most of your life is spent sleeping, working, going to school. You know, all that stuff sucks. That's pretty lame shit right there, to be honest. That's most of your life. So what's the other part of your life that's not most? Well, like what? 40-30% of your life is free time? Maybe for a lot of people, it's only like 20%. If you're like me, it's kind of like 20%. But at least I get paid decently. So that's nice. Even though it still doesn't mean shit. Like, if I get hit by a bus and I'm still alive, but I need all this medical stuff, yeah, they're gonna bleed me dry. I'm dead, dude. I'm fucking dead. You gotta be big millionaire status to take care of something like that in America. But, you know, that's how it is here. What an evil place this is. America blows, dude. America blows, dude. Pretty horrible place. Except like California, they got it pretty made over there. Although, you know, a lot of things are still pretty bad. I'm just saying, compared to most of the country. Oh. Man, oh man. But yeah, I've been busting my ass at work. Holy crap. Making decent money though. And I wish there were some good games or consoles or anything like that to get into, but no, not really. But I got too much gamer shit anyway, dude. I'm not. I don't care about this stuff. I don't care about that the future of gaming is going down the toilet. I appreciate what we have been granted thus far. I'm satisfied. It's good enough. Could be a little better, sure, but hey, nothing's perfect, right? And you're always going to be left wanting, honestly. It's human behavior to just constantly be curious of what else is out there that could have been, you know? Everyone thinks like that. Come on, be honest. Everyone sits there and wonders, what if that instead of, right? Everyone does it. Daydream and fantasize about whatever the fuck. Everybody does it. Especially when you're like really tired and distressed, you're kind of just like, not really focusing on the current reality, you know? Letting your mind wander. Maybe you do drugs and you hallucinate, then you're definitely gonna fucking wander. Anyway, what was I talking about? Jesus Christ. It's late, I'm tired, been busting my ass. Hopefully I make it to the end of this week. God damn, I got all this weird shit going on at work. It's complicated. I don't even fucking know what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. What the fuck? But whatever. No big deal. I'll get all this crap done. Cause I'm the man, dude. I'm too fucking good. I make the big bucks because fucking I throw down, dude. Yeah, I'm too good at my job. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, I shouldn't brag about that. Work is terrible. Isn't that fucked up? Capitalism is evil and it's killing us all. But I'm good at it. Fucked up, right? Why should you be good at something that sucks? I don't know about that. But then you realize it's a privilege, you know? Most people got it way worse than me. So it's like, shut the fuck up, don't complain. Nobody wants to hear you, bitch. And then there's the mega millionaires. Especially nobody wants to hear those people, bitch. And then there's the billionaires and the like politician pedophile types, the Epstein weirdos. Jesus Christ. Definitely nobody wants to hear what those sick freaks have to say. Those are the most evil people in the world. They've engineered genocides and stuff. Pretty awful, man. So yeah. What the fucking fuck, dude? Terrible. Anyway, I'll stop being depressing. Stop talking about evil, horrible shit that's always fucking going on. My God. Try to focus on the good things, right? That's what a lot of people do. They just try to cope, you know? I guess every now and then you gotta fucking kick back and have a mental break from the horrors of reality. Genocides, slaves, rapes, rape dogs. What's up with the rape dogs, dude? Training dogs to rape people? Okay, that's what the IDF does, apparently. Oh, yeah, did you hear? Apparently, they're trying to keep this hush-hush because it makes them look weak. But it happened. Apparently, Israel has suffered a loss of roughly 350 soldiers that they sent into Lebanon to do some, you know, invasion shit and take more land, right? Try to cut off choke points and beat the Lebanese forces back. But those motherfucking Hezbollah motherfuckers, man, they apparently had some cave trenches, trapped kind of shit set up, and it was an ambush situation, and they got into a fucking gunfight, dude. They're probably gonna make a fucking movie out of it or something. But yeah, 350 of them gunned down. And apparently, no survivors. It was a fucking, you know, you're all done for. Maybe there's a captive. Surely in every good ambush, you capture one fucking fleeing, you know, loser begging for his life or whatever the fuck. Maybe? I don't know. So I don't know the details. Maybe some of that stuff I got wrong, but apparently something like that happened recently. So yeah, take that, IDF. Maybe you should stop invading other goddamn countries, huh? How about that, you know? Like, you're just fucking doing Hitler shit, dude. Remember how Hitler sort of fucking started eating up all the countries around him? Just taking over. Like a virus. Jesus Christ. You know, we might be looking at something similar here. I mean, come on, man. First Palestine, okay, that's bad. And then fucking jump into Lebanon and fucking Iran, you know? What a bunch of assholes. And of course, there's decades of history where they would do shit that's similar to this, but they've really ramped it up recently. What the fuck? This is getting really not good. Like, even if you're one of those, like, pessimistic people that thinks shitty things are supposed to happen anyway, too bad, you can't save everyone. I guess that's true to a degree, statistically speaking, but still, you know, it's like, sometimes shit gets really bad and, like, millions of people are getting wiped out. I think at moments like that, you gotta be like, okay, fuck this shit, dude. This is a little too fucked up. A little more fucked up than usual kind of shit. Anyway, I'll stop being depressing. Let's talk about this fucking game, dude. I tried to switch my stats to fucking magic damage with the physic and jump attack damage with the combos and stuff, but it wasn't real. I wasn't really feeling it, man. It wasn't really happening. The best one is just the rotten tier or whatever it's called, and the spiky horny tier or whatever that one's called for your physic. Using those together, that's what, 20% damage and 14% damage stacked on top of each other. So that's a pretty good increase right there to hurt the enemies. And you want to do it with double fucking miladies here. It's really good. Especially that move right there. That move is so good. Yeah, this is sick, dude. This build is too fucking good. But I tried to make it better and I failed. I really can't make it better. I think this one's really solid. Like, look at my spells. My spells, Golden Vow to start so I can, you know, quickly buff to whatever I need in every situation I want, basically. And keep in mind, the build has unlimited fucking magic regenerating crap, you know? Just reload the USB if I ever run out. So yeah. And I got unlimited of this crap to help me in battles. Unlimited of this crap to heal me from poison and scarlet rot, because some baddies and bosses can be pretty nasty with that shit. Yeah, so I also have it on my hotkeys here. This is my setup. Mimic tier is all buffed out, you know, in case I'm going to summon. But this build is entirely capable of destroying everything in the game pretty easily without the aid of summons. So, this is a build that's also really great for soloing everything in the fucking game like it's nothing. So, yeah, it pretty much. You might struggle here and there, and of course there's human error where you just fuck up and you were sucking, you know, whatever. Like, you really weren't timing anything right for a good 5 hits in a row and it was enough to kill you because you didn't have time to heal. Sure, that can happen to even the best players, you know. Maybe your controller was malfunctioning. It was legit malfunctioning, and for some reason, everyone thought you just sucked. Who knows, right? Like, whatever, man. Who cares? So, what do we got? My item crafting. Yeah, I got my inventory set up like this, so if I need to use these unhotkeyed things here, I can easily get to them by just pressing start, down, A, and then cycle through. They're always going to be on this side because of how I have all these items arranged. So convenient, you know. And then my equipment, of course. There it is. Yep. I can't come up with a better build than this, really. So 2 cold miladies. I do this to have a little extra damage from dragon spells. Doesn't weigh anything either, which is really nice. Oh, and it scales with, what is that? Arcane, right? Yeah, I guess my Arcane's not the highest. Maybe if I raised it more, I'd do more damage with spells. But my Arcane is at 59. It's pretty damn high. And the build is not fucking relying on dragon spells to carry it through victory. No, it's just sort of a fun thing to have that's handy. Especially in the beginning of big battles, you know, because of that Grey Roll's Roar, or whatever that thing's called, that debuffs the enemy. It makes it so that they hurt you a little bit less, and you can hurt them a little bit more. It's really fucking... And it lasts a minute. That is enough time to do a lot of damage. If not, totally kill the motherfucker. Probably kill the motherfucker, because this build is just that good. But maybe they're a wily motherfucker and they're evading you a good bit. Well, okay, then maybe it's not so great, but still. Yeah, the health on this build is over 2,000. It's over 2,500 with the what do you call it? The Morgott Great Rune or whatever it's called. Yeah, if you got that active and working. Doesn't work in like invasion type situations, but it works 99% of the time. So always have that. You get just more health, you know, so you can tank more hits. You can afford to not focus so much defensively on your health bar and just sort of pay attention to what's on the screen. You know what I mean? You don't want to pay attention to your health bar too much. Yeah, you're always playing defensively if you're like that, you know. You want to kind of give in to the aggression and not really care about that and focus 100% on attacking. And if you fuck up and you start getting hurt, then you can afford to start being a little more defensive and back the fuck off, try to heal and stuff like that. That's probably the best way to play with this build, you know. So yeah, this is all the armor. Real anti-holy focused heavy armor. And it looks fucking cool. And then this to help me heal better and take hits better overall. And then these to dish out damage output. That's really nasty with the double blades here. And of course you can switch the fucking, what do you call it? The cold damage to something else in case a situation calls for it. Like if you want to fight one of those Deathrite birds with holy blades. Yeah, that's fucking really good against them. So you can do that. So, but I keep them on ice for the most part. I think that's overall the best thing. If you're fighting Melania, if you're fighting Radan, if you're fighting shit, I think it even works on Horrible Louis and this fucking dickhead in front of us here. What's his name? Gideon. Giddy boy. And what's the fucking even the fucking flying wait, no, I'm pretty sure the goddamn Elden Beast is immune to all elements, right? I don't know. Maybe fire hurts it, I think. I can't remember. But that thing's such a joke. That boss is so fucking easy to kill now. My goodness. Alright, let's cut this guy up. Whoa, he's got some moves, man. Ow. Uh-oh. Whoa. man, he did pretty good considering I was being terrible. But yeah, he can't do much against the build. He can roll around and heal maybe, but yeah, if you want to use the blades. I actually find it easier to defeat him with kicking. Yeah, let's try that actually. Just by comparison real quick. I love the USB feature. Just reload. Doesn't take very long. A minute, minute and a half. Get right back to where we were, basically. That's fine. Not as good as a real save system where I can instantly just go back to wherever the fuck I want. Games that do that are way better. In that regard, anyway. But whatever, Elden Ring's not perfect. But yeah, let's kick this guy's ass. This is gonna be funny. Yeah, see, that's a lot funner and smoother way to just destroy that motherfucker. That's the Hank Hill build, you know? You just kick their ass. I don't know why I have Kung Fu. It is actually kind of good against certain enemies, but it's really not that good overall. But it looks cool, man. So we like doing Kung Fu around here, man. That's all it is. And it's extremely lightweight, which gives you better options for heavier armor. Awesome. And the double miladies, they're kind of heavy, but not the worst thing ever, so that's good. The goddamn bow that I'm packing, man. The fucking Golem bow, what is that, 14 and a half pounds? Yeah, it's pretty hefty. Pretty fucking hefty, man. But, I got Golem arrows farmed with it. 69 of them, dude. 69 to spare with 30 on the person. Fuck yeah, dude. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't hurt that much, motherfucker. How about this, dickhead? Yeah, just power through a guy like that. The build is that good. I should have Hank Hill kicked him right in the ass, dude. Maybe I should fight him that way next time. Nah, the blades are too good, dude. They cut right through that guy. You get a few good licks in like that, it's over, man. Boss has been cut to fucking thin slices of cheese at that point. They're fucked up. I hate the brightness. You're gone, son. Yep, super easy now. It's a build made to just kill everything, you know? Straight up. A build focused on 100% getting through the game. Not hassle-free, no way, but at least you'll murder everything. They won't kill you. Unless you fuck up or whatever, but yeah. It's pretty foolproof. Let's shoot this motherfucker. Holy crap, that murdered him. What a powerful bow, right? That was great. Bows are good. Fucking murdered that dude. That guy's supposed to be one of the tougher enemies in the game. Well, he's fucking garbage now. Let's see what you got. Mikola Simps. Tricky Mickey Simps. Aw, damn it. What's up with this guy? Why is he slow walking? Oh, motherfucker. How do you like that, you piece of shit? You wanna fucking fuck with me, dude? Oh shit. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh man. She's done, dude. What are you gonna do, Dan? You know what, Dan? You've been pissing me off this day. You were slow walking earlier. Heal, dude. Oops. I don't need to heal. Why am I doing it? Ow, that hurt, man. I got pretty good holy defense, though. Nice try, bro. You're in trouble, motherfucker. Yep, the build is good, man. You're a fucking coffin nail. Such a good build. Yeah, the double blades thing is just too cool, man. Yeah, I like Knight Lita. She's crazy, but I like her. I thought she was a good character. She was basically like Homer Simpson in that episode where it's The Shining, you know? Like urge to kill rising. Can't trust anyone. Must kill everybody. You know, just being a total psychopath. Let's party, motherfucking Redan, you big bitch. Oh, I got him good with that one. Nice try, motherfucker. suck a dick. Yeah, I've never been able to shoot him as he comes down. And apparently, if you're in bow stance and he does this to you, it does like extra damage and can kill you. So that is really stupid, but I guess that's a thing. Like, it does a lot more damage. You take like double damage from that shit. And that thing's already supposed to kill you or at least take most of your health, you know? But yeah, you take more damage. Is that a thing they did? Did they patch the game so that when you're in like bow shooting stance, you're weaker or something like that? I don't know. Is it special to only that boss? He hurts you in that one weird special way? Who knows? Ooh, that was nasty right there. Don't push the wrong button for sure. You're done, lady. Yeah, she put up a much better fight than usual. Oh yeah, this build will destroy her. Yeah, the key is to make this talisman do some work for you. A really good strategy is jump attacks. You get to the end of that combo quick. Roll attacks. You get to that combo quick. And then the best one is crouch. I always overdo it though. But yeah, get those in. It's easy to get snagged on walls, unfortunately. The weapon's not perfect. But it works on most bosses, because most bosses are fought in a pretty wide open area. Yeah, talk about overpowered. Yep, this build is awesome. Man, it's funny. I got these 3 new controllers. They're all core controllers, you know. So they're pretty fancy. And got them pretty cheap. All of it for less than 200 bucks. All 3 of them. Murdering the poor sheep. Uh-oh. Piss those things off, huh? Nice hit. Ow. Oh. Oh. There was no match for that shit. That was epic, dude. Let's fight the bear guy. Isn't the bear guy kind of hard? I can't remember. Is it this way? I think so. Yeah, this is it. Right? Yeah, the way to get up to him is such a pain in the ass. Yeah, I think there's like fucking nothing up here. maybe maybe a few special items that are kind of cool, but I don't know. Just being an asshole at that point. Yeah, that was quite the battle, though. Nice.